Hey, I'm Peyton Clark. I'm with We Buy Houses here in Memphis in North Mississippi. This is a property we recently purchased, and just kind of wanted to walk through the house and tell you a little bit, about how we operate, what we do, and I think one of the big, benefits of working with us is our discreetness. We look at dozens of properties every week, and ultimately there are a lot of sellers that are not happy or proud of the condition of their home, and getting access can be difficult. And I just want to stop you right there and say that we see a lot of hoarders, we see a lot of distressed properties, and it wouldn't be anything that we haven't seen before. So don't let that discourage you, at least from getting an offer from us in that scenario. So kind of wanted you to walk through this property with us. We have actually kind of cleaned it out a little bit. But just wanted to kind of show you some things, and what we typically look at on a daily basis. So come on in, and we'll walk through and explain a little bit about the renovation that we'll do on this particular property. So it does need a roof, so that's kind of one of our big ticket expenses is the roofing of the property. Next, as you walk in, you can say they have already started working on some flooring. This was the previous owner, so we will, unfortunately pull all of this up. It is very common. A lot of times that, sellers do try to make repairs, and I would say more times than not, we end up having to come back and redo, the things that they had tried to fix, and unfortunately, that's not a money well spent for that previous seller. So, but we are going to come in, we'll put fresh paint, drywall patching, all new flooring throughout. For this particular kitchen, I do believe we will probably be leaving this tile, but then as far as the kitchen is concerned, you can see here, it's not a horrible kitchen, but we will come in and replace all of the kitchen cabinets. We'll have new appliances in this particular property, countertop, stainless steel, so it'll be a very nice new kitchen when it's all said and done, and certainly what we want every one of our properties to be classified as new and nice. So this will be your kind of dining room area here. Depending on what my contractor, what my team decides to do with this flooring, they may keep this tile, they may be replacing it. And as you come in here, you can see that the home is just lived in for many years, and that's a lot of what we see. So you can come look at bedroom A, smaller bedroom, needs a fresh coat of paint, new ceiling fan. The carpet is in need of replacement, so we'll probably put some laminate flooring down, something along those lines. Here you've got another bedroom. This is a little bit bigger, good sized bedroom. There's a larger closet. Once again, full paint, trim, flooring as well. Here we've got, kind of a shared closet. We'll probably go in and put a bar to make that more usable as an actual, closet. Here you can see one of those previous seller renovations. Looks like they had pulled the carpet up. This particular property is on a slab foundation, which we certainly do like. You don't typically have foundation issues with slab foundations, but looks like they just painted the concrete. So we'll come in and, like I said, we'll put in some laminate flooring. We've also got another half bath right here that will also be getting a full renovation, tile, vanity, commode as well. That's what we want to do. The one thing that we haven't discussed that is also kind of a very big ticket item for us is our central heating and air. HVAC systems have gone up. There's been new EPA requirements with the coolant that is used. So those costs have come up, and those are things that we're still putting central heating and air in all of our properties. So really depending on the age and how well that was kept is whether we can pay more or not. So really our value, kind of the way we run our numbers is I am an agent and a realtor, and we do, obviously want properties to, we want to make fair offer market, and one way we can know that is really knowing the market itself. But then once we come in with my contractor, anything that we can keep or that we're going to keep is more money that we can pay. We're not trying to hit home runs. We're really just trying to hit base hits and keep our operation going. So anything that is keepable is more money that I can pay, essentially. Anything that we will replace will be factored into my offer. And you know, it's a very straightforward process. So just wanted to take that opportunity to kind of show you around, you know, one of the many homes that we have under construction right now, and maybe we can come back by here in, you know, 3 to 4 weeks, and we can have a final product and show you what all we do. You know, as a seller, you know, I think that it is, you know, it's difficult to let a home go. There's a lot of memories and things here, and we're certainly conscious of that. And, you know, we want you to drive by this property, you know, years from now and say, wow, I used to live there. Look how great it looks. And it's also great for the neighborhood. Values do come up, and your neighbors are benefited from having a, you know, a nicer home on their street. So if you have something that does need work, or you're looking to sell rather quickly, please give me a call. Again, my name is Peyton Clark, and my personal cell number is 901-800-6874. Thanks.